the books I pretended to read in this shop, I think this one must be the worst. But we do have some fun things to look at today, and we're going to look at some tree's blood, which is what I describe this lovely thing to my little boy. Tree's blood is, of course, sap. We were walking through the village when we walk, and we suddenly saw the tree sap dripping from the trees. So these beautiful little bits were absolutely liquid. You could let it run through your fingers, but after a couple of maybe even seconds it began to solidify, and I was amazed because what was absolutely liquid, as I said, suddenly became as hard as concrete. And it's how the tree protects itself from wounds per se. So these drips come from the upper branches where it's dripped down. These larger bits, these beautiful nodules, I find exciting because this is how amber's formed. These are formed in the upper branches, so a little wound splurted out a little bit of amber, sap, which splurted out more, which made these beautiful blobs of sap. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, under certain circumstances, tree sap can become amber. Now, this is a lovely piece of amber which I own. This amber was originally part of a necklace when I didn't like necklaces, so I took it off the necklace, and it's got the leaves inside. So these beautiful leaves come from a forest long gone. This is Baltic amber. The sap flowed out, collected the leaves, and became as hard as stone. Amber is known all over the ancient world. The ancient Greeks in particular loved amber, but they called it electron. Now, electron is the word from which we get electricity. The thing is, amber, if you rub it together, two pieces, it generates an static electric charge, which you can use to zap your friends, which the Greeks thought was hilarious, particularly at their dinner parties. I've often been tempted to try, but I've never had amber big enough because it's quite expensive nowadays. So thank you very much for being with me with talk about amber. It's the most beautiful thing, and it's something that's easy enough to collect. I'll see you next time. Oh, where's that dreadful book? Okay, so Michael's actually got out of the shop for 2 seconds, so don't tell him and don't tell my wife I've been playing with patches either. So. Now obviously you can't smell this, but it's the most rich, gorgeous smell you can imagine. I really recommend you try it. It's wholesome, it's nice, and it kind of brings to life how rich life is. So I'll leave you be. Thanks so much.